time. I put my shirt in reverse, guys. I had my shirt inside out, so I had to like fix it. Guys, let me scurry back in my seat and then let me get the camera. My hair's probably all over the place though. But hey, getting a little bit more breathing room. But that was clutch, chat. All right, let me try to pay attention. Let's get the pick and bans rolling. Okay, so rather meta team. And guys, I'll get to your guys' question real soon. But alright, I'm either banning 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗺 or I'm banning 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗸𝗶. I guess we're banning 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗸𝗶. And hey guys, I was really hot, so it feels a little bit better. Hopefully I can have the AC fixed by tomorrow, or else I'm just gonna be crying every stream. But okay, this is kind of like a hyper meta team, chat. You know whose team this is? This is 𝗬𝗪𝗀𝗻's team, chat. This is low-key 𝗬𝗪𝗀𝗻's team. It looks real good. It looks real solid. I'm probably gonna have a decently hard time, but nothing is impossible, of course. So I'm kind of thinking of starting Babawa, but then I'm a little bit scared of 𝗂𝗪𝗀. So if I'm being honest, we probably start 𝗬𝗪. That way, okay. So hey, I'm happy to have blue side for once. So yeah, I think 𝗬𝗪, he either picks up Wolfie Lawali, and then we could go from there, right? Yeah, let's do something like that. But you know, while he makes his decision, I could try to catch up. What did you guys ask me? The gun show. There we go. And hey, Sapphire, your first streamer I've seen with this many emotes. Oh, Sapphire, the emotes work by subs, right? So if you go to a big, huge streamer, they're gonna have like 50 subs, right? So yeah, Sapphire, I've been fortunate to be in the position where in the past, or even these times around, we've gotten a handful of subs here and there. So it unlocks more emote spots for us, all right? Alright, so hey, 𝗬𝗪, you guys know this is quite the meta game here. And you know, guys, I should probably put a little thing on me, right? I feel a little naked on my banner. Everyone having these cool, pretty banners. I didn't know that's how it worked. Yes, FR, the more subs, you know, I believe we're probably never gonna unlock another sub again. Because, guys, believe it or not, the next sub to unlock is like 1,000, chat. Maybe in a year, maybe in 2, maybe in 3 years, if we keep grinding hard, maybe we'll get there. But I don't know, chat. 1,000 subs is like an astronomical amount. But okay, so he's trying to cover the Tolkon swamp. I guess we go for Babawa and pretend I have mucus, right? Guys, let's just pretend I have mucus and we'll do something like that. See, this is exactly why I want mucus. That way the 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗺 doesn't really hurt all that much. But I'm going to be pressuring it out with Stone Ball, right? You got this, bro. Wait for Temtem Showdown. The increase in player count. You'll get it plenty. There we go. I love the spirit. There we go. I mean, I'm going to try my best, all right? All right, so bopping the 2 electric. So what's going to be give me a couple troubles? It's probably one of these nature Temtems. I dare say Lawali maybe gives me more troubles. Yeah, I think Lawali. But on that same note, if I get Tolkon through, perhaps not. So maybe just taking away those Dust Vortex. I think we pick up 𝗬𝗪𝗀𝗻 100% here. Good physical damage everywhere. Alright, so he goes for that. So interesting. Am I just going these two? Because I don't think 𝗰𝗶𝗀𝗺 is doing all that much, right? Yeah, I need like a pivot swap. And then we just go Tolkon 100% for these back lines. And then just to try to eat a water technique, electric, or whatever, right? I think the best bet is going to be 𝗂𝗫𝗵𝗵𝗶. Alright, we are back in, guys. Let me fix my little hair here. Well, there we go, chat. We got the guns. You can't see them, though. And hey, woohoo. Good day, woohoo. Welcome on through. And what's the best Tolkon trait, please? Mudatuka, it's still Heater. Even though Heater got a little bit of a nerf, people are still working with Heater. But Pyromaniac, not too bad after that, right? Well, here we go, chat. I think this is what, our 5th ranked game of the day. We're 2 for 2 right now. 2 wins, 2 losses. So everything gets decided right here, huh? If we have a winning record or a losing record. Alright, so 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗺, there's just no way he's staying in, chat. There is no way he stays in. If I'm a betting man, I think 𝗲𝗺 comes in for 𝗂𝗀𝗇𝗵. So perhaps I just go after the 𝗂𝗪 then, right? Yeah, I just don't think 𝗂𝗀𝗇𝗵 stays in. So let's just 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 here and then just start chipping away at this dude. He could double swap, but it would still be 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 onto 𝗬𝗂𝗚. So if 𝗂𝗀𝗇𝗵 stays in chat, shame on me. Shame on me for just not stoneballing the 𝗂𝗀𝗵, but there's just no way, right? Most 𝗂𝗀𝗍s tend to run max speed and they die to a single stoneball, right? So I don't think it's going to be staying in. Hey, Redmond, are you dropping the good of Piranha? All right. You know, that's like me and Babawa. I might be dropping Babawa here soon. And okay, 𝗂𝗀𝗍 does swap out. In comes the 𝗬𝗂𝗚. I thought that was going to be 𝗲𝗺. Interesting. Oh, it's a 𝗲𝗺 in this spot. This guy is good, chat. This guy is good. I like the way he plays. I thought the rotor could stay in, but I love this play by him. He's playing sharp. He's playing sharp. We got a good game on our hands. The only reason I don't like this too much on him is now it gives me a free token, right? Because now I can just go in the 𝗲𝗺 and then just bring in token on the Babawa spot. And rotor was the one trying to pressure out my token, right? I thought the rotor could stay in, because now it feels a little bit straightforward to just bring in token. But that's a little annoying. Perhaps I could stone ball to get the fire ticks going, but no, the heater trait, right? Yeah, let's just goring. I don't think it's gonna be enough, especially considering the heater trait. But let's just bring it in. I will make him work, mark my words. I just need to create a new team he can get maximum value on. For sure, Moon. Hopefully, everything could work at a certain level. But you know, when you get high up there in that TMR ladder, those guys tend to run as much meta Temtems as possible. And hey, Brian Go, how are you doing? Welcome on through, Brian. So it's a little bit annoying. The heater nerf already feeling it there. Resin trap on the token. So trapping it in isn't the worst. If the Gorin could do it down to 6, no, it can't. It can't. I was like almost hopeful, but it can't, right? So what's most likely coming in? Like a 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗶, right? So what does he have online? The HKS is online. HKS is online. So what if we split here, chat? What if we go for Fiery Soul on 𝗲𝗺 and then we just go for a 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 on 𝗬𝗂𝗚 just to try to chip away there? Because I'm pretty sure this is fine, right? I don't think he wants to keep in 𝗬𝗂𝗚. I'm kind of smelling a 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗶 coming through. So let's just try to outspeed if we can. I just got my Twitch drops. There we go, ADR. Sounds like you just logged in, right? So if you guys are just logging in, some of you guys should be getting those Twitch drops. Yeah, that's why I got to replace it. I want to make it up to 1400 for the 1.0. I haven't been up there since rank reset. There we go, Redmond. I believe. Just keep grinding up. You slowly but surely get there. Has anyone tried a 4x weakness only team? Bacon. I don't know how that's going to be working out, but maybe someone. I got 7 fires. Razorfin, that's about as close as I've heard about like a 4x weakness, right? And man, I guess I could have just kept this straightforward and just 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 Fiery Soul, right? That's a little bit annoying. I thought for some reason the 𝗲𝗺 wanted to stay in. I managed to reach 1580 and I dropped. Yeah, Razorfin, that is so impressive, honestly. And oof, I overexerted that mom's lunch 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗶. This guy is playing awesome, chat. Maybe I've been a little bit nonchalant, right? This guy is playing good. Oh no, it was the plague. I thought it was a mom's lunch 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗶. I was like, what in the world? Okay, so this is a tricky situation. Do I just double swap here, guys? Just Babawa into 𝗂𝗶𝗆 and just go for that? I mean, he got Tornado the following turn. But let's go 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗴 here. And then 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗴 here. I don't think he's going to be throwing too many wind techniques here, right? I think this is fine. So yeah, Red Moon, Krema should give you a reward, honestly. They should really give you a reward for getting that high up with a mono fire team. You were impressive. Alright, so hey, 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶, not going to be doing too much. The question is, what does the 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗍 do? And does the 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗍 overexert? Oh, it goes for a nice little rest. Okay. So now I'm just gonna throw the WCL at 𝗬𝗵. I don't think there's anything in the backline that could truly eat that. So let's just WCL here, and then we could just toxic tick the 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗍 if we survive. Guys, let's pray. Let's pray we survive something like a tornado hypoxia. We'll see. Just play piano in front of the Digilayer, Zonka. So are you really? What do you know on the piano? So is there a world where we could get it? And this is kind of why I wanted speed on my Babawa, because we are shooting 3 priority, right? You know, this could kill, chat. 77. There we go. Babawa, such a beast. Guys, Babawa is a beast. Does this kill too? It does kill. There we go. So hey, it kills virtually, but now what comes in here? 𝗬𝗺, right? 𝗬𝗺 with hyperkinetic strike. Okay. So interesting. How are we gonna play around that? So Babawa has to go. I'll probably bring in 𝗬𝗺 in here, honestly. Yeah, I mean, 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗍's just gonna go out on his own terms. If I knew my Babawa speed was good, I could maybe leave it in there. But I'm not, chat. I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice my 𝗬𝗺. Or do we sock out 𝗂𝗀𝗃? Oh, I got 17 seconds, chat. This is not good. That, and then I believe we could just go ahead and just let 𝗂𝗃𝗃 die, chat. He's done his job. He's done his job. Let's just try to toxic ink over here. I'm just gonna let 𝗂𝗃𝗃 drop. That way none of our backline takes too much damage. Why do you split damage there? I'm not too sure, Frost. He definitely should have hypoxia my 𝗂𝗃𝗃, right? Ah, he's going for a little freeze team. And does he hypoxia the 𝗂𝗃𝗃? Most likely. Let's see if he would have killed me last turn, which I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, you see that, chat. He could have taken us down. Got 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗃 yesterday. Let's go. Subdomain. GGGG, sir. That is sick. 𝗃𝗃 is obviously one of the best ones. So now we could bring in 𝗂𝗀𝗃, but he brings in 𝗂𝗀𝗽, right? Or do we bring 𝗬𝗨𝗃, chat? It's like 50-50. It is so annoying. 𝗬𝗨𝗃 or the bird. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this in. You know, this could have been wrong though, because I really needed my 𝗬𝗨𝗃 for the very end. So yeah, there we go. I obviously should have picked the other one. Alright, so we'll just go for held anger here. And then just try to eat a stone bull. No, I desperately need my thing, don't I? So yeah, let's just go in here, and then I'm just gonna swap out to 𝗂𝗀𝗃, because I really do need that Temtem, right? Oh, he swaps out. Is gold are good for competitive? One wit, not too much. There's a lot better electrics out there. So for example, 𝗂𝗀𝗽's a better one, 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏's a better one, 𝗏𝗃𝗍's a little bit better of a grumper. And chat, this guy's playing awesome. He's making all the right reads. I am impressed with this guy. So I think we just go for a held anger, believe it or not, on 𝗂𝗀𝗽. And then we just tornado this spot and pray we just don't get one shot either or, which it looks like we are going to get one shot. Hasty Lunge kills me. And then we got to survive the goring. This is not looking too hot. Yeah, I wanted to kill the 𝗂𝗶𝗰 just because, all right, maybe the other way could have worked out too, though. So now we're like forced to bring in 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. Hyperkinetic Strike does kill with mirroring though, but then my Babawa versus Rotor, perhaps there is a way. Let's just go ahead and bring 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. I think I got a concert for 𝗬𝗶𝗰𝗴. Zonkos, what do you mean a concert? Oh, you're playing the piano for 𝗬𝗶𝗃. I gotcha. Alright, I do got 𝗬𝗶𝗺𝗃, so whichever goes first, chat. We'll go here, but we're never outspeeding. Let's just go here, and then heli kick. If you kill Volda, you can get the damage done. Yeah, silly. I mean, a helicopter kick does kill, but he goes first with the H strike. Hopefully, a drill impact I can outspeed. I don't think Tardy Rush is online. Actually, if it is online, right? Maybe I had to go for wait, the goring outspeeds the Volderen. Wait a second, chat. Volderen, I should have just done it to the bird. No freaking way. Maybe he was thinking of not HKSing? Oh, the purgation. Real cool. Well, this should kill the Volderen. And yeah, Rotor overexerted, chat. That is GGGG. Yeah, I think he had to go for a hyperkinetic strike on my 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. I understand the purgation, but because you overexerted, it doesn't do all that much, chat. Let's just go for water cannon, crystal bite. Yeah, he threw, chat. He had a win. I don't know if he had a true win, but he had a better shot. He had a chance to kill my 𝗬𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. But with that being said, GG. Getting 42 feathers, guys. We've been getting so many feathers today. This is awesome. But there we go, chat. GG. That I was certain that your Volderen was going to be becoming the Inky, so I targeted the Yggdrasil. But you knew me too well, right? You know the mind games too well. But alright, chat. On to game number 2. And we do get the 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 ban. But yeah, it was a good game, Turbian. So my arch emesis is probably 𝗧𝗲𝗺, chat. 𝗧𝗲 or Minotaur are kind of problematic for me. 𝗧𝗲 or Minotaur. I mean, I can't go wrong with banning Minotaur, right? Yeah, let's just ban Minotaur. Those are annoying. Guys, this is a really aggressive team. And Tango, how are you doing, dude? Good to see ya. I like the concept for a team a lot. Inky's my... Yeah, Miotiz. He's been using Inky to perfection, right? One of the better Inky players I've seen. So, hey, he's trying to cover all his bases here, right? I have to pick Rotor Minotaur. So, we'll get Rotor number 1. And that way, if he picks 𝗂𝗀𝗆, either we get 𝗂𝗫𝗃, which doesn't feel too terrible. Oh, we can't pick a Minotaur because of this guy, right? Yeah, we're kind of stuck with 𝗂𝗫𝗃. That is unlucky. I mean, I guess he has 𝗵𝗺𝗃, right? So yeah, if we pick Minotaur, he just comes in with the bird, right? So I couldn't just keep in the Minotaur. I was trying to cover the 𝗂𝗂𝗆, but yeah, now we needed the Minotaur. But that's the good thing about having counter pick, right? And hey, Thirst, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so it's our turn to ban. What are we bopping? I guess one of these crystal Tems, right? Yeah, let's bop the crystal Tem. And then I think depending on what he bans, we'll go ahead and decide. That way our electrics didn't feel all that weak. Because, right, our electrics go into here. Some, you know, Minotaur can hit here. And yeah, Miotiz, Turby and Matgia, they're kind of known as those toxic players, right? They have so many toxics on their team. It is good, though. Toxic only has one weakness, and that is win, right? So it's not too bad. All right, he does pick up 𝗂𝗏𝗃, so we're gonna rely on good old Babawa again. So let's go Babawa into 𝗂𝗀𝗺. That way we have some other coverage for the 𝗧𝗵𝗵. And then depending on what he goes, we'll decide on either or. If there's a Hedgen, maybe we're looking at 𝗬𝗵𝗶. If it's a Minotaur, oh, it is not a Hedgen. So interesting. Interesting. Chat, what is my last pick here? I have 28 seconds to think about it. You know, 𝗬𝗵𝗶 just doesn't feel that bad, but Minotaur should be better. I just have to be careful with this guy, right? Alright, let's try our hands at Minotaur, chat. I at least have Purgation for Rotor. I love him vibing with the 𝗬𝗵𝗶 𝗂𝗏. Yeah, Zunkos, right. He's such a cool one. And hey, Roll on Slice, thank you for the follow. 𝗬𝗵𝗶, take inspiration. I don't remember the team exactly, which I think is good. I can make my variation. Exactly, 𝗬𝗶𝗶. It's always nice to add a little of your own spread. But sheesh, this guy is gonna be getting us pretty good here. The 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗴. And then he could maybe swap out the 𝗧𝗲𝗺 for 𝗂𝗏𝗃, right? What if I go for a double swap here, chat? Is that too crazy? If I double swap Minotaur and 𝗂𝗀𝗺, that way if he does bring in 𝗂𝗏𝗃, I at least have Minotaur on the side. Because there's just no way he keeps in 𝗧𝗲𝗺, right? I don't think there's any reason for him to keep in 𝗧𝗲𝗺. So what if we go Minotaur on this spot, and then we go 𝗂𝗀𝗺 on this spot, chat? Let's see how that works. So is this going to be 𝗂𝗏𝗃? Is move flank? Wait a second, guys. What's going on? Think he have toxic trait on rat? Yeah, Persojo, they usually have a wastewater, right? Oh, you meant contagious, right? Oh, I could have threw a little bit with that contagious. And hey, Minx, thank you so much for the follow. And 𝗬𝗵𝗺s, welcome on through, 𝗬𝗵𝗺s. Hope you're doing good. So he went beta burst on the 𝗂𝗏𝗃. Interesting. So let's look at the back line. There is nothing really that eats a Minotaur hit except 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗻, right? So do we cover all our bases if we go hasty lunge into Fiery Soul? My Minotaur will be faster. I have 220. Yep. So guys, hasty lunge into Fiery Soul, we cover all their bases, right, chat? I feel like that has to be the way. I know we're gonna give move flank one unnoticed proc, but I don't know if we can. I don't know if we care too much about that, do we? You know, I guess it could be the rat too, right? I think it could be the rat though, guys. I got 55 seconds to think about it. I guess it could be the rat as well, but the rat doesn't do too much to a tornado, and that will go online next turn. So let's go hasty lunge into... Oh, chat, I'm tempted to wind burst. I'm tempted to wind burst because 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗻 just not coming in, right? All right, I'm calling it, chat. It's not going. It's not going. It's gonna be 𝗧𝗲𝗺. It's gonna be 𝗧𝗲𝗺, right? Okay, all right, guys. Good thing we hit the wind burst. Hopefully this does some good damage. I should have maybe just hit tornado, right? But I didn't want to waste it all. If the wind burst kills, we are not looking too shabby. Oh, so close. So close, so close. All right, chat. So what are we doing here? So I feel like we could ignore the 𝗧𝗲𝗺 now and then just try to throw everything at move flank. That shouldn't be too bad. Because 𝗧𝗲𝗺 just gets killed by anything in the back line. So what do we go black hole? Or I think I have to go 3 power. No, I don't. We'll go here and then tornado over here, right? Because I need to do damage where I can. If 𝗂𝗀𝗺 dies, that is like acceptable. Now if we kill the move flank, held anger coming through on the little 𝗂𝗀𝗺. We'll take that with the little red HP we have, right? Not too bad. And 𝗬𝗵𝗺s, you're doing good. I don't know if I read that or not. But hey, hope happy to hear. Happy to hear, 𝗬𝗵𝗺s. Do we take down 46? We do. All right, chat. So what's coming in here is probably going to be 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 time, right? Okay. Okay. So 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 time. So what are we doing, chat? What are we doing? I guess we bring in 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗶. Yeah, 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗶 or Babawa. I'm thinking 𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗶, chat. Let's bring in 𝗂𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗶 here. Hey, 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 awesome. Awesome, awesome. And okay, it was the 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶, so 𝗂𝗂𝗶𝗵 was fine. Now we can go ahead and retreat our 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗺 for Rotor, right? I might be good if 𝗬𝗵𝗵 won't give me another Luma soon. Oh, 𝗧𝗵𝗺s, what are you looking for? Are you over there in Side Park? Alright, so hey, this 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 is a problem, chat. This 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 is a big O problem. But hey, we need to save our 𝗦𝘂𝗽 for the back line, so let's swap out 𝗦𝘂𝗽. We have 𝗵𝗴 up line, so that's awesome. Let's swap for Rotor. And then we just have to start chipping away at the bird, right? I'm leaving 𝗧𝗵𝗺 alone. Hopefully I could just goring it next turn. I hope this is not a mistake, though. Nothing big, just Kinu. 𝗧𝗵𝗺s, that is massive, though. Massive Kinu, right? And most 𝗧𝗵𝗺s run bait. That might be hard for 𝗂𝗂𝗺 to deal with. Yeah, Suchi, I know. I know. It is going to be tough. Most do attempt to run bait. I know that. And hey, Miot is looking for Inky. I hope you guys get it somewhat soon. And hey, good read, knowing that my 𝗂𝗂𝗺, or rather Rotor, was coming through. Does he go for bait? Yeah, it does proc bait. So you know, Suchai, we're probably going to target it with Rotor now. I know he has front whip, which we might end up dying. But is there a world where I kind of just go ahead and retreat it for Babawa? Yeah, chat. I think he's going to target Rotor now, right? Aquatic Whirlwind is online. Front whip is online. So I think we have to retreat our Rotor for Babawa. And then we'll target the 𝗬𝗫𝗃. I know it's not going to toxic him. But it'll do a little something. It'll do a little something. It'll do like 20-30 damage, right? Maybe Strangle to waste the bait. Ooh, Suchai, that could be good too. Maybe Strangle. I just know I had a bit more stamina to work with, but you're right. That was probably perhaps a better play. But Babawa eats those for days, and this was a proper play, right? CPG in case. But all right, now we got WCL, and that did a whole lot more than I thought. So let's see, WCL is on, so let's go WCL here. And then chat, he does, I could Strangle, right? I could Strangle, but it could be a little bit too late. I think I had to Strangle the previous turn. Guys, we lose to the 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶, funny enough. We just straight up lose to the 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. Let's Strangle it now, and that way if Babawa dies, I could just bring in 𝗦𝘂𝗽. But yeah, we're not really gonna kill this that easily. So yeah, he's just gonna be throwing it away. So our Babawa dies, which means we're gonna have an incredibly hard time dealing with those backline Temtems. So yeah, if CPG kills us here, which I'm pretty sure it does after looking how much damage it did before. Yeah, massive, massive, massive. I mean, we strangled it for the 𝗦𝘂𝗽, but it's still not too ideal, right? And hey, 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗽𝗺, thank you so much for that. So now we bring in 𝗦𝘂𝗽. I believe we already did one hasty lunge, right? So, oh, chat. But wait a second. We have 𝗵𝗺. Never mind. We have 𝗵𝗺. So, we'll go for 𝗵𝗺 here. And then we just rest, right? Is there any world? No, we just rest. We just rest. I'm not going to risk my Rotor taking anything. Yeah, Suchai, maybe it's not over, chat. It's not over. We still have a Rotor in the back line. If we could take one front whip, maybe it's not over, chat. So hey, hasty lunge should outspeed, and we should be one-shotting the 𝗵𝗺 next turn. So it's not too crazy, guys. The Strangle coming in clutch. Strangle coming in a little bit clutch. So now we just hasty lunge with 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗺. That's gonna be one-shotting that Temtem. And then we just Toxic Ink again, right? I think we're doing okay. Let's just keep Toxic Inking here. We're just gonna let our Minotaur go. Hopefully 𝗂𝗵𝗵 takes us home, guys. Here we go. It's a 2v2 situation. I think we got this, guys. I think we got this. CPG kills Minnow. But he's running out of stamina, and we still have 2 Temtems to work with. And hey, the toxic ticks, little by little, they're gonna start adding up. Hopefully, I don't remember if I have Goring online, right, guys? Oh, I do have Goring online. It does at least outspeed a Frond Whip, which is the only thing he can do. So let's just keep toxic inking him. There we go, Chad. That is a GG. That was tough. That was a tough game, but I think saving what we saved throughout that matchup, that was the well played game. And hey, you guys hear the little cheering. Let's go, let's go.